Medium Show.
Shaman, if you started going bald, would you shave your head?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I could rock a shaved head.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm glad you're confident in that, but
What? I don't know, bro.
just do it. See what it looks like.
No.
It'll grow back.
Maybe.
Maybe. Would you keep your
You
beard?
just said you could pull it off.
Yeah.
So just go for
If
it.
I go for it, but I'm young, so it's going to be weird.
No.
Not really. There's bald guys your age. You're not that young.
I've never seen a
You're not
bald guy
16
my
years
age.
old.
I am. Like all the way bald?
Yeah, like shaved everything.
I think I've seen
There's
it.
definitely bald guys your age. Definitely. What about you, Alex? I think you'd do the comb over.
I would definitely do the comb over.
You look like a comb over guy.
I've noticed my hairline is receding, though.
I think it naturally does.
Yeah,
a
of
little
course
bit.
it does.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. How old are you?
28.
There's definitely bald 28-year-olds. Fucking Michael Jordan was bald when he was like 28.
No shit.
So what? Michael Jordan doesn't count?
No, he's a professional athlete.
Why? Still a guy that's your age.
Are we sure he was bald?
No, I'm not. He had hair for a while. He might have had it when he was 28.
Wasn't Kobe bald?
Yeah, but he had a fro for a while too.
True.
So I'm gonna Google when did Michael Jordan go bald.
Was he bald in Space Jam?
I think so.
Yes.
And that came out, what, like 99?
I have no idea. I think before that, maybe.
When did Michael Jordan go bald? Wait a second.
Are we talking Michael B. Jordan?
No, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
1989.
Damn.
Space Jam came out in 96.
96. Man.
He wasn't all the way bald in 89 though. He had hair. Anyway, this is stupid, but I would look horrible with a bald head because I can't grow a beard.
Have you tried?
To grow a beard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't shave for like a week. It looks horrible.
Can you grow a mustache?
I can grow somewhat of a mustache.
I think it would be a vibe if you got a mustache.
Like I can grow hair on my lip, but it's not a mustache.
Like even a shitty mustache.
You know-
You'd look like a art burglar.
An art burglar?
Yeah.
Burglar?
Burglar?
Burglar.
Burglar.
It's not burglar.
It's not.
Burglar.
It's a tough one.
An art burglar.
Yeah. Well,
I never got
Art
that.
thief?
yeah.
Yeah, but that sounds better the way you said it. But I never got that because, like, where are you going to sell that?
Black market?
But
Some
like,
rich person
First of
will
all,
pay
what's
that
that
shit.
mean? And second of all,
Through connections?
so like some rich person that wants it that can never show anybody.
Oh, they'll show it
They'll show it.
But the
to other rich people.
Like, oh, you get that from so-and-so. Yeah, he has great prices.
no, that would go down so fast.
You think so?
Yeah, nobody can keep their fucking mouth shut anymore.
The
It's not like the good old days when people did crimes and shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Those rich people have like a secret society.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
If you were
To a
rich, like,
point.
if you were that rich, would you be a part of that? Or would
Absolutely.
you be like,
I want to live
Yeah.
forever.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I want to know all the secrets.
I would start to corrupt my way from the inside and take over, rule the world.
Would you be a nice one or a bad one?
Both.
Which you got to
You
lean
would think
one
I
way.
was nice, but I'd really be bad.
Okay.
Everybody would be like, Corey's great. But then,
Guess again.
yeah.
He just killed your brother.
Jesus.
I like it though. All
All
right.
right, so what are we talking about today?
So it's a hard one. Kinda. We're trying to do movies that couldn't be made today. We'll say it's called that.
Yeah, so like
But-
not politically correct movies,
Right.
Or like, so for instance, the first one that came up in my mind as well as yours, because you texted me back and was like Blazing Saddles.
Absolutely.
Couldn't do it today.
The racism in it is not great.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what a lot of these movies are going to be, because some of the movies we even bring up have been remade in recent years, but it's like there's scenes in it that are just not good.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter what way you lean politically and everything, but some of the stuff you have to admit is like, ugh. You know.
Do you have any other examples?
You have, I mean, like all the Mel Brooks movies, not only Blazing Saddles, but you can do Peter Pan, the Disney cartoon,
Yeah.
with the Native Americans.
Oh yeah, that was
portrayal. Not good. And we're not trying to be cancel culture, but there's a certain point where you gotta.
Yeah.
Accept-
I'm not saying even that I don't enjoy the movie
Exactly.
that we're gonna name, but I'm just saying, like, if you came out with that today, people would be like, "Come on."
Yeah, absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
Peter Pan one's good. I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, it's like they're just sitting around a fire smoking.
Yeah.
You know, they got, you know, red face and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Seemed like a good time though. You ever heard the theory that Peter Pan is like stealing children and Captain Hook's actually the good guy?
Yeah. And he's trying to rescue
I've
him,
heard
take
that.
him back.
Yeah.
I've also heard he's like the angel of death.
Yeah. That one's a popular one. He's like leading them to the afterlife and they can be free and have fun and
Yeah.
But how does people go back and forth though? So that
Ghosts.
yeah, but I think there's people that make.
I mean, people come back to life
yeah.
all the time.
Do you think your life flashes before your eyes when you die?
Sure.
Yeah. In a sense.
I think so too. That's wild.
You ever have any close calls?
Yeah.
I don't know, brother.
I almost got hit by a fire truck.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I tend to turn the radio up really loud.
You were in your car.
Yeah. And I was coming down this hill, right? I was jamming, right? Did not hear the sirens at all.
So it was your fault.
My light was green. Yeah, it would have been my fault completely. And I say that. Came through the light. I look left, and this fire truck is just blaring at me. I fucking missed it by like 5 feet, if that.
Damn. Yeah,
So.
fire truck's no joke.
Yeah, and it was on my left side,
Getting
so
hit
it
by a
would
train.
it would have fucked me up.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I don't sometimes get. Like sometimes trains are moving fast, but sometimes they're real slow. Like you have enough time to at least get out of your car if you can't move your car.
Yeah, people just panic.
Yeah. And what happens in the movies where like people's seatbelts get stuck? Like that's not probably true.
Unless you drive a Prius.
There's situations though where like
Yeah, like if you're stuck in
you
traffic.
just freeze up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a giant ass train coming at
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
I'd like to think I wouldn't.
Well, we should run a training scenario.
A what?
I thought
A
you were,
training scenario.
Yeah,
you were like,
I was on the same page as you.
we should run a training scenario. Like, well, what you
No.
talking about?
None of that.
What poor girl?
None of that. Have you ever seen a movie called Soul Man?
I've
No.
heard of it. I've never
Wait.
seen it.
No.
It's about like a.
I feel like I have. Back in the late 90s.
It's
About 97.
It's about a white guy who can't afford to get into law school, so he does blackface to get in.
Really?
Yeah, definitely not.
I feel like I watched and enjoyed that movie as a child.
Yeah, and I think it made back its money in the box office too.
Does it work out for him?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I looked at some lists and I was trying to find some of the bigger culprits of
So
it.
anything basically where a man dresses up as a woman
Yeah,
is pretty much
I mean technically you could say Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Even though that one's borderline because it's...
I'd say White Chicks is worse than Mrs.
Dude,
Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire pisses me off so fucking bad. When's the last time you watched that movie?
It's been a long time.
Dude,
Recently.
she comes home. She's like, I want a divorce.
Mhm.
And then she's like, and you can't have the kids. And she's like, you got to get out of the house. And then she's like, you can't have the kids because you don't have a nice house. Like, but she kicked him out of the house. Like, and then the reason he can't have the kids is because she doesn't like
Best believe we're getting divorced.
his apartment.
I'm staying in the fucking house.
The
I'm gonna
movie's
be
literally
petty.
about the court system being so shitty for fathers that he has to dress up like a woman and pretend to be a babysitter just to see his kids. And he's a good dad.
And it's still, that part still rings true.
And the only reason he's broken an apartment is because she wanted a divorce.
Yeah.
Was
That's
she
the only
was
reason.
she seeing someone else?
Yeah,
She
ended up
started.
dating Pierce Brosnan.
Well, that'll do it.
I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
That'll fucking do it.
He is charming in that movie as well.
What you know the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Yeah.
The comedy one?
Kevin. No, that's Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Prince of
Tights,
Thie-
biggest letdown of my
Prince
childhood.
Oh, Prince of Thieves, yeah, the one with
Kevin
yeah.
Costner.
Yeah, and he's just like trying to rape her while the priest is doing the fucking wedding.
Well,
I don't recall.
Yeah, like they're banging on the door and shit, and he's like trying to consummate the marriage. Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know that a rape scene, because like
ooh,
that happens. So like, there's still movies being made today with rape scenes.
yeah, yeah.
So it's more of like,
but it's not just one rape scene. Like earlier in the movie, he has these like underage girls, and he's like, "Oh, I want this one. Oh, I want that one," and it's like, that's also,
That's not good.
yeah.
Kind of a big human trafficking issue going on right about now.
And not saying it didn't happen in old England.
but see, I don't even think that's something that would like get canceled today. Like,
You don't think so?
no, I don't. It's not like a hot button issue. Like race and gender and stuff. So
I
like,
see that.
so like
Yeah.
Joanna Man,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that could.
they probably wouldn't make that today.
No.
Ladybugs.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
about Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
I mean, it's not old.
I've never
and
met-
people don't find they don't find it wrong.
I
Because
know,
it's
it's
done
so
so
am-
well.
it's
I
so
don't
amazing.
understand. Yeah, there's almost
I've never
no
met anybody. I've
backlash.
never met anybody that's upset about that.
Yeah.
But you would think that because it's done like that,
Yeah,
it'd be an
That's-
issue.
that just speaks to the role that he played.
Yeah,
Like
I'll-
that's incredible that you can. He
So
literally
are you
went in
saying-
blackface in like 2014, whatever year. I don't know what year that movie came out, but
2008.
oh wow, okay, 2008. Still,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Hey, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna extend that thought. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yes, I was gonna bring
That
that
was
up.
rough.
Yeah, because I mean, they're pretty much using the loophole of being gay, and
Right.
Well, that's absolutely what they're doing, and the whole time it's that gay is gross and
It's gross, and it makes it seem like the marriages don't mean anything.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Even though at the end they come around and they see.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I just remember what's her name is super hot.
Jessica
Biel.
Yeah,
Biel.
one of
yeah.
Jessica's.
Jessica Biel. Oh,
Yeah. Anywho,
Did I just make that weird?
here's a movie I think you talked about earlier in the show. Well, not this show, but in Cuties, the cheerleading or dance movie.
Oh yeah,
Those-
yeah. That shit's weird.
even-
from France or whatever.
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
get different cultures have different things, but like, how is that acceptable?
Yeah,
Like,
that shit's weird. Can I tell a little story? You just said France, and it reminded me of something that happened in my house. Right.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with our topic, but so you've seen the episode of Friends where Joey's trying to speak French.
Yeah.
So I had mentioned on my wife, I was like, let's go to France. And then I just started talking like that. I was like, flou flang flon. Like, you know what I mean? Like speaking French. And then she did it back and we did it back and forth a couple times and laughed. And I was like, you know what? That's no different than us going like ching chang chong and fucking laughing about it and thinking it's hilarious. It's the exact fucking same thing.
100%.
The exact fucking same thing. I was like, we can't do this anymore. I was like, this is so fucking ignorant.
You became
But,
self-aware.
Yeah, it just seems in that episode of Friends is so fucking infuriating too. Like it makes me so mad. Like he's not even close to saying what she's saying. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. Like I was doing that and like being kind of I mean, I guess it's still racist. I mean, French are white people, but
It's there's another one.
yeah,
Whatever.
it was some type of ism.
cultural bias or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was messed up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Shame on you.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I realized it myself. So
Right.
like I feel like it's not like it's from a place of ignorance instead of hate. You know what I mean? So it's like
I'd like to go to France. I think it'd be awesome.
yeah, for sure. That's where I started. That's how that started. But anyway, anyway. Go ahead.
Speaking of cultural not goodness, The Last Samurai.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna bring that up because it's like
How do you feel about that? Basically, it's shown,
whitewashing.
yeah,
one
and
of
it's
their
saying the
historical
Japanese
figures,
people
yeah.
can't win anything without white Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Basically,
I mean that goes along with a lot of the other movies made and whitewashed in Asian cinema. Like what's that?
I'm not up to date on Asian cinema.
Ghost in the Shell or something
not
like that.
type of Asian cinema.
Ghost in the
Christ.
Shell, I think it's called. And it has the chick from Marvel, Scarlett Johansson as the main character, and it was like, that is not correct, and people just fucking boycotted the fuck out of that movie because of it. But like, yeah, stuff like that does have backlash, and I don't think they could remake that.
Have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's?
I have.
There's the character, who's it played by? It's Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
He plays the Asian man, and he's a white man.
Oh, yeah.
And it is blatant.
There's
Not
another one
good.
where somebody's playing like a Cuban guy, and I can't think of what it is, but it's ridiculous.
Have you guys ever seen The Toy?
With Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some rich white kid finds this guy funny because he's in like a store messing around, and he's like, "Oh, I want him." So they buy the guy. I'm like, "What the?" Even as a kid, I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Like, how is this
statement.
right? Like,
It's not, but that's the statement that he was making.
true, but do you think that would
like-
fly today?
I don't know. Chappelle did some crazy shit.
I don't know if you can count Chappelle.
You probably couldn't. He probably couldn't do that now.
Yeah.
He literally had a family named the N-word,
Yeah.
like, and had a whole skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did crazy shit.
Where he's
How
blind.
to make white people dance. Yeah, the black white supremacist. That shit is ridiculous.
It's sad because Alex is laughing.
It's
Well,
so
it's
funny,
funny.
dude. It's so they are all still hilarious. They are all still hilarious.
I'm a fan of the comedy.
Yeah.
You can do Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
It kind of makes the slave situation, like slavery, it makes it seem like they're just happy and that's just the way it is, when in reality, obviously,
Right.
not
That's
fucking
not
good.
what happened.
Yeah.
It's not how they felt.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah. There's people who think that way though. That like
Yeah, and that's the sad thing, and yeah, that's why they made movies like that.
people say shit like what about does that count as like whataboutism? It's like what about the slaves they took care of them and they were happy? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Less than 1% doesn't. I mean, that's the poor versus.
I knew
the
a guy
rich,
that
so.
once had a shirt that said, "What about all the good things Hitler did?" Swear to God, because he did.
Yeah, he was Man of the Year 2 times on Times Magazine.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Yeah,
I know-
1941,
but like we
1942.
know, like
No.
it's so
No.
fucked up.
1938 and 1939 before the war.
But he did like experiments and shit that like we still use that data. Like,
Yeah, MRIs
when people
were developed
freeze
because of him.
when people freeze to death, when people burn to death. Like if
How
he would do
nervous
like
system works.
yeah on twins and stuff.
Mhm.
Like he would torture one twin to see if the other twin could feel it. Like he did all kinds of crazy stuff like that you can't ethically do.
Yeah, I'm not condoning it, but it did help medically advance.
It's getting into a weird place, but I'm just saying.
I didn't know how to take
Okay.
it.
I'm saying you can't deny the.
Yeah. I mean, he also made the Volkswagen.
Hitler did?
Yeah, he developed it. Yeah.
Volkswagen.
After World War One.
Your mustache just grew a little bit.
A little bit. Just in the middle. That's funny.
What about Passion of the Christ or Passion of?
They would still make that now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
It's brutal.
Yeah.
That's oh, see
That's what they want. They want that though.
the brutality.
Yeah, that's not like they still make brutal movies. That's not like offending anybody. Who's that offending?
Well, the movie does offend Jewish people. It paints the Jewish characters in a very negative light.
I
So-
still think they would make it.
I think they would make it, but like do it differently slightly.
You gotta change the story of the Bible,
No, but just don't paint them in that way, you know?
Yeah.
like the way the Bible paints them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna make it off of the Bible, then let's be honest. If Jewish people wanted to stop Passion of the Christ from being made, it would have never been made in the first place.
That's probably a valid point. Yeah.
Probably cut that.
We'll see.
Shallow Hal.
Oh yeah, that's such a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
What?
It is.
You don't
be
even
honest,
know what
a
it's
good-
about?
Mike Myers, right?
No.
No, it's,
No. Who is it?
Black.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, so he's only dating gorgeous women.
he's
he's trying
shallow. He only wants hot women, but he's fucking Jack Black.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it is Jack Black, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
kept
it
thinking
is.
Rob
It is.
Schneider, but it's Jack
to.
Black.
No, it's Jack Black.
Yeah, so he just wants super hot chicks, and then like he meets this guru guy in an elevator, and he hypnotizes him to see women's inner beauty. So he only hot chicks that have shitty attitudes, he sees as ugly,
Yeah.
and like ugly chicks he sees as hot that are like nice. So he
Ooh.
starts dating this like really really big girl, but he sees her as like I don't know who plays the
Gwyneth Paltrow?
It maybe
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah. So like
Yeah, she
so there's like fat
she
scenes
like
of her and like skinny scenes.
yeah, she
of her.
bends the legs on a metal chair
Yeah.
because she's a big girl.
She's a big girl.
And he's like, "What are these made out of?"
Yeah, he
And
starts yelling at the restaurant and shit. He doesn't understand because he thinks she's like super hot. And his friend is Jason Alexander, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of fat shaming.
yeah,
like-
that's the whole movie. Is
Yeah.
fat shaming. Yeah, but then there's like sweet parts, like he goes to the hospital in the burn unit and all the little burnt kids. I shouldn't have said it like that. That
Jesus
seemed fucked up. Like I got bad fries at McDonald's. Like, but he sees them as like not burnt.
Yeah.
So they couldn't make that today.
Oh no,
That's
hell
my
yeah.
point. Is what I was trying to get. I'm fucking up today. We're recording later than usual. I feel something overcome.
What about Sausage Party?
Oh, that's
I
fine.
think they could do that.
You can do anything you want with cartoons,
Yeah.
except have white people voice black people.
Yeah.
You can't do that because Big Mouth got in trouble for that. They didn't get in trouble, but the actress quit because she's like, I don't feel comfortable. Smart. Got out in front of
Good
it.
move.
Yeah. She got like 2 seasons in, and then was like, I'm out. I can't do this. And then everybody's like, good on you.
Can you do other races
Probably not.
or
They don't even want like
ethnicities?
they don't want like non-hand like they don't want somebody who's not in a wheelchair to play somebody in a wheelchair.
No, see that?
I know, but I'm just saying like
I'm like,
Yeah.
how many?
at the end of the
actors are
day, you're
wheelchair
not
bound?
acting. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we got to get a real fucking pilot to be this pilot. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Well, okay, so I'm going off of this where they have, they're trying to be correct in all these aspects. Where like, I don't know what to call them: dwarves, midgets, short people.
I don't think it's the middle
I don't think
one.
it's any of those.
I'm covering my bases. They don't want to. They do not like to play like the Seven Dwarves or
See, and I think you're generalizing.
No, the guy from Games of Thrones.
Yeah, that guy said he doesn't want to.
He said everybody in the business is sick and tired.
Yet they continue to have people play those roles. So someone's taking that check. Someone is going to take that check.
Somebody probably unknown, but he says the top 3 short people.
So they're just running a monopoly on the fucking.
Yeah, they're
little,
like we.
I think they're little people, not short.
Okay,
people.
whatever. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I apologize. All right, and he's come out and said that
I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you too.
We're not gonna take these roles anymore. Who the fuck else is gonna take these roles?
So let me tell you right now. You could go the Santa Claus route with the elves. Are they elves?
Yeah, Santa's elves.
But
a lot of those people were midgets.
no.
So
They were kids.
The wrong word. Go ahead.
They were kids in Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Not all of them. A lot of the background characters.
I think they were mostly kids.
I'll fight that
Young
fight. I
teens,
think they're
preteens.
kids.
But
I
Even
could
like
be wrong.
Bernard was a kid.
Yeah.
He was like 14.
Yeah. So
And they can make him look short.
What about the guy in what is that? Bad Santa?
well, yeah, that's bad.
Well, yeah, but no,
Why's that bad?
he even came out and
Talking
said
about
he
what-
won't.
Like they're making him exactly what Shaman's saying. It's
But
like
it's a
type.
fucking. They're playing I don't know, man.
Is it the same as being typecast as if you only play the bad guy, super serious bad guys, like you're typecast?
That is not the same thing.
Well, let's take the guy from the Goonies, the Asian guy. That's why he left acting, because they typecast him as the Asian best friend.
Yeah.
What the fuck else is he gonna be though? He can't.
Just a
he's gonna
regular
be
kid.
the black best friend.
Why does it have to be the black best friend?
Why
or
can't
the
he
Asian
be
best friend?
the main
Because-
character? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying,
But
but
now he came back.
But there are
because he saw
people-
how it has advanced.
there are people with Asian best friends. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I'm not saying
So,
there's not, but
But you don't have
he got
to.
tired
They
of
don't.
it.
Why does he have to be Asian? Why?
He does, because then if not, you'll be like, why are they all white?
No, I'm not arguing the fact that he shouldn't be Asian, but why do you have to call him the Asian best friend? Why can't he just be cast as the best friend?
Yeah, like
He is, but it's how you view him.
no, like they in the Goonies they portrayed him as a nerdy Asian guy with the gadgets.
yeah.
And wasn't he the guy in
Careful.
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to be wrong. But yeah, most of the times they casted him as an obvious Asian.
I get what you're saying. The
Stereotype.
stereotypical Asian kid.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody who doesn't speak English well. I'm like, dude spoke perfect English, and he's doing
Yeah.
this act because the role calls for, that.
Love it. Tune in to listen to three white guys talk about race. Let's see what they have to say.
Dumbo's a bad one.
Yeah, with the the birds.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
I forgot about that.
yeah, that's it.
And with killing the elephant, that's sad AF.
Well, if you go that route, you can't make Bambi.
There's some video of an elephant that's been going around, but I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen it? I think it's like a video of someone poaching an elephant.
Ooh.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. But there's a lady in it distracting the mother elephant so they could steal the baby elephant.
Oh wow.
I think from context clues.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. That's horrible.
It's shitty. Big time.
And I usually find a way to watch those the most horrible things.
Yeah.
Find me on the internet.
yeah.
I watched that Buffalo shooting, and
Yeah. You saw the amusement park ride.
I saw the amusement park. Yeah, that shit just finds me. Saw the video of the dude and his girlfriend, and they're like, if you could have a hall pass, who would it be? And the girl's like, my ex-boyfriend.
I saw that.
Fucking ruined my day. I was like, oh my god.
You can't continue a relationship like
No.
that, right?
Oh no.
Because after they were talking, he was like, "Why'd you say your ex-boyfriend?" And she was like, "He's a good lover or something like that." Like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
not good.
Horrible videos find their way to me.
Not good. You know what videos are really bad and crazy to watch? Tsunami videos.
Yeah.
You know,
I got into
You ever
that for a
seen any
while.
of
I got
those?
into helicopter and plane crash videos for a while.
There's a TikTok I watch where it has like the final 30 seconds or, you know, whatever on the communication.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Because some guys are
They all
like,
sound the same. All the systems.
yeah. But some guys are like ultra calm
Yeah.
and stuff. And then it just ends. And then some guys are not. And they're like
Understandable.
screaming. Yeah. And it's just crazy.
How do you think you'd react in that situation?
I'd be screaming.
Probably be crying.
The worst one is the one where the dude locks his co-pilot out, and you can hear him pounding on the door and like pleading with him to open the door, and the other guy's just breathing into a mic and just crashes the plane right into the mountain, like I think
wild.
a mountain, yeah. But like you can hear the dude, like he goes to the bathroom and like he locks him out, and he's just pounding on the door, and he can't get in, and then the dude just crashes the plane. It's wild.
People are shitty.
This is getting a weird episode, but
Deep.
Hey,
What
we're
else we
back,
got?
baby.
what else we got? We're back and getting canceled immediately.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Howard the Duck?
I know what it is.
Right, it's a kids movie, but it's so sexually, raunchy. Like, just why a kids movie though? Like he's supposed to be this, I mean, obviously he's a duck, but he's like a middle-aged kind of guy, and he's like just creepy.
He's a duck, right?
Yeah, and he's like smoking and drinking and shit, and he's like making comments that you should not be saying in a kids movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what the fuck this movie is. I don't think they could remake that, because
I just thought, first of all, I don't think people would be into it. Just
Yeah.
the concept in general. But what about like TV shows like Married with Children? Al Bundy. Some of the shit he used to say.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just dissing his wife, just calling her airhead.
Yeah, and like
Right.
all women in general when he was at the shoe store and
Yeah.
all that. Like you
Calling
could
her
look up
fat
like
and
look. Yeah,
stuff.
oh, dude, that would be kind compared to the stuff he was
Yeah.
saying to some of these people. Look up like Al Bundy best insults on YouTube. It's pretty brutal. It's good. It's funny, but it's brutal.
I mean, they still make all those like parody movies, like Scary Movie and all that.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be really shitty.
Do they though? When's the
Distasteful.
last time one of those movies came out?
Well, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like not happening.
I don't know. Honestly, because they did like the disaster movie, and the scary movies. There's a movie like about 40-year-old virgin type movies.
Yeah, they might not even be able to make that now.
Yeah. Do you think, like, the movie? Do you think stuff gets canceled quick?
Yeah.
Do you think most of it's deserved?
I would say the majority
A
kind
lot
of.
of it. See, I don't know, man. I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Like,
Because,
someone did
like-
something horrible, so they shouldn't be able to earn a living. Like, it's a fine line. Like, I there should be consequences for things you do, but at the same time, like,
Yeah.
and that's what gets me into like I can't not get into a conversation about Deshawn Watson at fucking every place that I go to. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
and it's like, what are you gonna say? Like,
Yeah.
he was like somebody who's not convicted of a crime at all. You're gonna take away their right to earn a live. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I like? Could you? It's crazy. I don't know. I'm not saying he didn't do anything. I'm not saying I support anything. You know what I mean? But
Right.
at the same time, like, where's that line? Like, because someone said something, like, so I don't know, man. It's crazy.
You think he's going to be the quarterback at the start of the season?
The start of the season? No,
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
Not the start. No.
At the end?
Yes.
Okay.
You heard it here first. 8 games.
8 games?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either gonna be a full season, 8 games, or no games.
Okay.
I very doubt that it'll be no games, but it could be. But 8 full season, 8 or 0. I don't think it'll be anything in between.
Okay. All right, back to the topic. Let's bring it. Bruno. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that shit's weird. I never liked those.
Yeah,
anyway.
No?
I didn't like those. I don't think they did well either.
That's
The
not my type of
Dictator.
comedy.
Don't mess with the Zohan.
See, the
That
Dictator's
one's pretty
different though.
rough.
That's not like Bruno.
No, that's Borat and Bruno.
Yeah. I never got into those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the don't mess with the Zohan. Pretty much just like
Like Austin Powers. There's stuff that's like fine line. Like it's pretty misogynistic. Austin Powers.
Yeah. But it's a parody of James Bond, so it just exaggerates everything.
Could they make some of the? I mean, they do make James Bond movies, but
I
not
do believe
like they used to.
Yeah, they definitely toned it down on certain.
It's very sexist in the beginning, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
really, like, yeah. The women
he's a
wasn't a
ladies'
part of
man.
the
Yeah.
endeavor, and now all of a sudden they're the person in charge or something like that. So they have definitely moved away from the sexism in
Right.
James Bond. So
A movie never showed sexism. Men in Black, the best movie franchise ever made.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on one today. I told you it's late. And,
have you ever seen the TV show In the Heat of the Night?
I've seen a movie called that.
No.
Well, the TV show is based off the movie. I
haven't
don't.
seen
They
it.
definitely could not remake that because it takes place down south.
Well, you guys could see Shayla's
in, like,
face
the
when he said
It's
that.
60s.
real South.
Like in the 60s,
Okay.
and there's like a black DA or something, and dude, it's just brutal. And there's so much fucking racism in the show, and they do highlight the racism, but there's just so much of it.
Is it based on a true story?
I don't think it's like.
'Cause
I don't know about the movie, but TV show isn't. The TV show is like plays off the movie, and
What about Django?
Mm.
It's a revenge movie, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Django's very well done.
I think it portrays the roles maybe better than most movies. Like
But it's
Little House
also-
on the Prairie.
But it's also
Not
an
great.
exaggerated,
Yeah.
like caricature of almost like Leonardo DiCaprio is like a fucking caricature of a slave owner, like, which is ridiculous to say because like you think of caricature as being something positive being put into a negative light, but it could also be something negative just like magnified, right?
Yeah. Here's my thing. If you were an actor, would you feel comfortable playing a role like that?
No.
If you're Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, he wasn't comfortable. Samuel L. Jackson told him just fucking say it.
Samuel L. Jackson is awesome in that movie.
Yeah. He's like, it's nothing I haven't heard before. Just fucking say it and let's get this over with. And Jamie Foxx is like, yeah, just say it. We don't give a shit. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, that they're saying just say it. The word that...
Django?
No.
Say it for
Oh.
me.
No.
We'll bleep it, dude. Yeah.
So, he didn't want to say it, and they had a big meeting on set. And that's when, they were just like, don't be a pussy, just fucking say it. So...
Damn. Would you say it if you had someone?
If Samuel L. Jackson's say so.
I think if Samuel L. Jackson does say it, then
Yeah.
I'll do it for the money. Fuck it. I'll do it for the money.
Yeah. But what if you start like unlocking shit in your your head? You're like, wait a second.
Like, whoa, we didn't tell you could say that.
That's not in the script.
We said you could say it one time. You said it 762 times.
The
Motherfucker went
movie's
crazy.
over, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we're in the parking lot, dude. What are you doing?
I've seen this clip from this movie. I don't know what the movie is. It has the guy who plays Kylo Ren, and he's like on he's chasing after someone or something, and he's screaming at a kid, and he is saying some bad
oh,
shit.
I know.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
I don't know the movie though.
I mean, there's a bunch of shit.
But yeah,
Grease
he does a
kind of
great job in that movie, to portray the hatred of somebody who would say shit like that. Yeah, he's chasing after kids in like a truck, and it's like, oh, don't come back here.
Forrest Gump. No, okay, no. Oh.
Run, Forrest, run! That was pretty good, right?
It was all right.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, you didn't sound like Jenny, but
A little bit.
I mean,
We'll see.
you will see how little you sounded like Jenny.
I don't know. Did you find the movie yet?
No.
Okay.
Good work. We got any more?
No.
All right. I'm sure they're out there. Let us know what would not hold up today.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
All right, let's end it. Shaman, on the count of 3, say the kind of people you hate. 1, 2, 3.
All.
All right.
Jeez.
Good answer. All right.
I thought you were gonna say like DoorDash drivers.
That forget my fucking
Have
KFC
we told that?
gravy.
Have we told that story on here?
I don't know.
One time, we were playing PlayStation with Shaman, so we could hear everything that was going on, right? And he ordered KFC, DoorDash, or Uber Eats, doesn't matter. They delivered a bunch of food, and it took a while for it to get there. They forgot his KFC gravy, and he made the DoorDash driver drive back to KFC and bring it back to his house. They definitely spit in it.
Absolutely.
But we got to hear him.
We
like,
heard the phone call.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Bro, what's the point of KFC without the gravy?
You're absolutely right. But
It's not worth it at that point.
they spit in it. You have to accept it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she probably did. I gave her a good tip though.
I
I gave her like an $8 tip, and that was before gas was like $5 a gallon.
Trump.
Thanks, Obama. All right, on to the next segment.
What did you watch?
What did you watch?
I watched a couple things. So I started watching. I'm all like 3/4 of the way through. 1883,
Okay, the
prequel to Yellowstone.
Okay. Is it good?
Prequel. Yeah, dude.
I've been
It's
thinking about
fucking
watching.
nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's about the Oregon Trail basically. It's what's his name? Sam Elliott. He's like a wagon train leader, him and his partner.
Yeah.
And it just is about another family and a whole bunch of German people that are on the trail.
Oh boy.
It's really, it's like Yellowstone. I don't care for a whole lot because it seems kind of like Game of Thronesy with the drama and backstabbing, and I mean that adds a lot of. It's good TV.
That movie. All right, show.
But I don't personally love it. But 1883 is like a legit Western. It's brutal. It's good.
I like when movies don't try to do too much. Like they play, it's a Western. It's
Yeah. And
there's no like drama besides being a Western drama.
Right. Like in a Western, everything's trying to kill you. So like, it's just everything's drama. And then because I watched that, I was in a Western kick. Started watching Westworld. Have you seen that?
I started it. I know what I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Have you seen that?
No.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Oh, it's good.
It's
At least the beginning is.
I'm not super far into it, but from what I can tell, it's a like place that super ultra rich people can go to, and this scientist guy created all these AI robots.
So you could like vacation to the Wild West.
Yeah, and there are
You can
scripts
do whatever the
you can
fuck you
follow.
want.
You can shoot them; they can't hurt you or anything. But you could go like hunt for an outlaw out in the desert, or you can just go to the brothel. You can do whatever you want.
But then the AI start to develop.
Self-aware.
So like, there's people in there like raping women basically because like they're robots that work at the brothel, but they're self-aware, and it
Yeah.
becomes like an ethical dilemma pretty much
Yeah.
instantly, pretty much in the show.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I got one more, and to lighten things up,
It's been a while.
it has been a while. I started watching Bob's Burgers.
Oh, really?
Have you seen those?
Yeah, of course.
I hadn't. Not
Oh.
one episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like them.
Dude,
Yeah, it's really good.
there's times where I'm audibly laughing.
Yeah,
at
but
the
it's not
episode.
like
like a chuckle.
yeah, but it's not like Family Guy in the way that
Mm. I had a
they're
good-
not
Forcible.
yeah,
laugh.
they're not like even like looking for the laughness.
Yeah.
They know it's there, but it's like Family Guy there's clearly jokes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
this just seems more like natural, like like how people speak.
yeah. Tina, in one episode, Tina's like, "My crotch is itchy."
Tina's the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like her sister. I
Yeah,
forget-
Louise.
Louise. I like her. She's pretty.
They're all
funny.
good. They all
They are. Yeah.
Jean's funny too.
I haven't
So
seen a bad episode yet.
how far in?
Not far at
Oh,
all.
see, like it hasn't hit its stride yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still on the first seat.
Oh yeah, dude. It hasn't hit its stride yet. It'll get better.
Yeah.
For sure, it gets better.
So those are all in the rotation right now.
But I think all the characters pretty much stay the same in that. Like Teddy, Mr. Fish Odor, Jimmy Pesto.
Yeah.
Damn, you
That-
just naming names like.
Bro, I
didn't-
watched Bob's Burgers,
Bro,
bro.
I didn't know you were
I
into
do
it
too, and
like
I
that.
still can't name shit.
Damn, I don't know.
I respect it.
Yeah, Jimmy Jr.
That was Tina's first kiss.
The girl has the necklace in her mouth all the time. Is she on there yet?
Uh-uh.
She like sucks on her necklace. I don't know who what the character. But that's the shit like that. That's funny. And I mean, I'm sure I told you. I don't know if you noticed the signs at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
They they're puns next to the burger place.
Yeah.
it's good.
All right.
Sorry,
What did you
got
guys
excited
watch?
about Bob's Burgers. There's a movie too.
Yeah, I'm waiting to watch that.
Okay.
I'm waiting to watch that. But I heard you could watch it standalone.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
I don't like that.
Well,
I'll go. Fuck it. Did I get to talk about Chippendale Rescue Rangers? Was that the last episode, or did we not talk about that?
You talked about that.
I think you talked about
Okay.
that.
I started watching on HBO The Flight Attendant,
Okay. Wait,
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Kuwako.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
That's how I say it, and just gonna act confident. So she's like an alcoholic flight attendant, lives crazy life, goes out, and
Mhm.
blah 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 blah. Without spoiling too much, she wakes up in Bangkok after meeting this guy, this rich guy, and he has his throat slit in bed next to her, and she like panics and cleans up everything, goes back to the U.S. And then like now there's an investigation, and like they look like she's basically kind of on the run, but kind of still being a flight attendant.
Right.
I don't know where it's gonna go. Like,
Up in the air.
wow.
Took
Wow.
me a second.
We should end the shit right here. But there's 2 whole seasons out, so I don't know.
Oh, really? Dang. I didn't know those.
What is it on a network?
It's on HBO.
Okay.
I feel like I watched something else, but for the sake of time, yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of funny.
Flight attendant?
It's kind of sad, her alcoholism and her relationship with her dad, and like there's sad parts, but there's funny parts. And I just don't know where it's gonna go, so I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna try and push through.
He'd look good with an earring, wouldn't he? Like a
I had an earring.
like a gold ring or hoop thing, a little tiny one.
Both of my ears are pierced.
Are they?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like guys with their ears pierced.
Well, I don't
Seamus
like
calling you a
guys, so
pussy.
what the fuck? It's fun.
Okay, so I'll go. Get off that subject.
Did you get new shoes?
Yeah.
Hey. It's a good look for you.
Thank you. Okay, so I watched the new show, The Old Man.
I feel like I've heard about that.
I don't know what that is.
It's I forget what's his name. The guy who played in Tron.
Harrison Ford.
No,
What?
He was in the original Tron.
that's not Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Who is it then? I think it's
Came to
Harrison
a
Ford.
screeching halt. Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges is in The Old Man. I don't know about.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Oh, is it Jeff Bridges?
Okay, so he plays this like old guy. Obviously, it's called The Old Man, and he's he's living in this house out in the middle of nowhere, right?
It's Jeff Bridges and Tron too.
Yeah, told you. I knew it wasn't Harrison Ford.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's just living alone by himself, and he's talking to his daughter, who's obviously an adult herself, and so he thinks he's going like senile, right? Because he's like hearing shit, he's feeling uneasy, so he thinks he's going crazy. Well, there's certain things he does that you're like, okay, he's going crazy. Like he puts this metal thing in the microwave before he leaves, right? And it starts smoking. It catches on fire, and that's all you see. So you think, oh, his house is gonna be on fire when he gets back. Well, he goes to the doctor. He finds out he's not going senile. You know, all the tests came back good. So he comes home. Nothing's the matter. Everything's good. Everything's in its place. He knows he put this in the microwave on purpose, right? So he's like, something's not right. So he makes this tripwire in his house with cans attached to it. And so he lays down, goes to sleep, and he has these two big-ass fucking dogs. I mean, big-ass dogs. Well, he's asleep in bed.
I don't know where this is going. Go
Right?
I am locked in.
Go ahead.
He's asleep in bed, and he hears the cans rattle. Bro, dude does like a fucking somersault out his bed, grabs his pistol, and he's like fully cocked, bro. He's like, I knew if I said that word. I knew if I said
Who
that word.
says that? Who talks like that? He was fully cocked. Nobody says that.
Okay. So he's like sweeping his house, and all of a sudden his dogs go crazy, and they attack this dude that's in his house, right? And the dogs have this dude by the throat, like there's blood pouring out this guy's mouth, and he just calmly asks him, "Who are you? Who sent you?" Dude doesn't answer, and he just puts two in his head. Then he calls cops, and he starts acting like an old man again, right? Like, oh, somebody broke in my house, I had to shoot him, stuff like that, right? Cops come, like, okay, he was probably an intruder, but the dude had a silencer. And he's like, oh, I didn't notice that, right? He forgot to take the silencer off because obviously this guy's not just a regular intruder, right? He came, and he's been watching him for a reason. Well, he's like, well, I'm going to go stay with family. I don't feel safe, whatever.
Is this the whole first episode?
Yeah, this is like the first, 15 minutes, bro.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
So he calls his daughter. He's like, they found me. I got to go underground. Dude's like 70 years old, right? And it gets into it. Apparently, he was like a U.S. assassin, pretty much. But dude's like 65, right? And I like how they played it, where like he's definitely lost a step, and he's not like Jason Bourne, right?
God, it's Jason Bourne.
Right, but I've only seen the first episode, and it looks good. I
don't need to watch the first episode now.
I've only told you
We're gonna
like the
start
first
on episode
15
2.
minutes. Like, there's like a huge scene later, and the dogs just like fucking
All right.
chew the fuck out this guy.
Everybody watch The Old Man episode 2. We'll be right on track. It sounds good though.
It does sound really good.
And I like Jeff Bridges, so.
Yeah.
So how old is too old to hunt down and kill? So like, all right, so say someone wronged you, right? That you wanted to kill them, right?
Okay.
Like, what would someone have to do for you to like want to kill them?
Eat my food.
All right, Shane.
Come on. Come on.
It'd have to be something really bad, like
Threaten my family.
Kill
just
the family.
threaten your family.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody makes credible threats to your family, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and then 30 years from now, you see them and they're like,
They wouldn't have made 30 years.
okay, but I'm just saying, they're like 85 years old,
Yeah.
and you see
Oh,
them.
pillow.
You're an old man too.
No, not necessarily. But
Pillow.
30 years from now,
Doesn't
you
take
could be
much
in
effort.
50s. In public, you're in public.
Oh, we're in public?
So you're still gonna hunt him down and kill him. There's no age on revenge, is what
Nope.
you're saying?
Nope.
Simon talks like he's a cold-blooded killer. Look at this motherfucker right now. Look at
I'm
his
just
face.
saying,
Do you
like,
see his face right there?
It was stone cold.
okay, maybe not just for a threat, but like, be honest, if you're standing face up with me and you made a credible threat, it's on right there. Now, 30 years later, probably not, but like, if like you killed, my daughter, I'm hunting you until I fucking
Saban's got a
find
daughter
you.
now.
I'm hunting you until I find you. I don't care how long it takes. Where we at, you're done.
90 years old. Dude,
Yeah.
sitting there peeing on himself.
Would you have a sword cane?
I mean, if I need a sword cane,
No,
yeah.
the guy's 90 now. Shaman's not 90. The guy's
okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was probably
Is
like 40,
Is there,
and I was
is there
probably...
an age that you're like, ah, look at this motherfucker.
No.
I can't kill this
No.
guy.
Nah.
I'd take his oxygen and just pinch it.
Damn. All right. Well, this got dark.
Shit.
Because
Yeah.
you were saying it was like crazy they were coming after him. He
Yeah.
was like 70. Like,
Here's the thing I was thinking about while
They go
driving
after
around
old
for
men.
Well,
work.
he's not 70. He's like 60. I would say 60.
I
Listen.
think Jeff Bridges might be 70.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. Like when you see court trials and stuff, and you see like some dude killed a kid, and the parents are like, "We forgive you."
Yeah. I don't think
No.
Fuck no.
No. No.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, it's harder to forgive. I'm like, no, it's not.
No.
Yeah, but that lives with you, man. That hate. lives
Yeah.
with
So?
you. It consumes you.
No, don't.
Turn
It becomes you.
I don't hate the next guy in the
You turn
courtroom
into the dark
next to me.
side.
I hate this motherfucker. And I have
Yeah,
a good
but
reason to hate this
you're gonna
motherfucker.
act out on that guy because of that guy.
Be honest, if that
You know
guy
what I'm saying?
killed,
You're having a bad day.
my kid, he would have seen the courtroom.
Gonna have a bad day.
Shane, I'd be careful making threats on a recorded platform.
On about his kid that's not even.
I don't have kids. I don't.
He
Yeah,
doesn't have a
no.
girlfriend.
He has lovers.
Well, he
though.
might have a girlfriend actually. Shaman's a fucking.
He's an enigma.
Yeah.
A mystery.
We don't even know what kind of car he drives. He walks out of the thing and he just like seemingly disappears. It's like once he leaves the door. It's fucking wild. You don't see him pull up anywhere. He just appears.
It's erotic.
All right. Well, I hope you came back to listen to this episode.
Yeah.
We've been gone. We apologize for the hiatus, but let us know what we missed, what movies wouldn't fly today,
Yeah.
and
Stay safe. Happy holidays.